Situated in Arundel Village is a shop called Vicenzo Valley. Welcome to another episode of High Fashion with Hollywood Lee. Today I'll be talking to Houston Mabika, the fashion consultant for this store. Stay tuned. So I am here today dressed by Vicenzo Valley. Guys, this is Houston Mabika from Vicenzo Valley. Welcome to High Fashion.
Thank you very much for coming through.
So tell me, I want to get right into it. You know, there's so much we want to talk about, but I know that because we have very little time together, things with the important stuff. So firstly, I want to know, Houston, how was Vicenzo Valley birthed?
Well, thank you. Vicenzo Valley was birthed in a church service. We're just sitting, listening to my pastor, Pastor Tom Dushel.
Oh, you're from Celebration Center?
I'm from Celebration Center. So I think he was just preaching about the businesses, like how we need to take our businesses internationally. So he just started speaking like, you know, so many people can sell lollipops, you can sell lemonade, but yours doesn't have to be the same as the next person's.
True.
So because I've always been a person who liked fashion, who followed fashion trends, said, you know what, I could actually do this because there were other people who were selling clothes.
Yes.
And we hadn't started doing that. So I said, you know what, I'm going to have my own high-end clothing store. That's how we started. We started in our booth.
Wow.
And boom, a couple of years later.
You're now here. Yeah. I remember back in the day, you used to have a store at Colcom.
Yes.
At the gym.
Yeah.
I think next to the gym.
Yeah.
What happened to that store?
Yeah, well, we started growing, and basically what happened is that most of our clients were coming from this side.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so as you know, Colcom is like a border between Bari and town. So some people are feeling like, yeah, they have to be driving fast,
all the way.
further than where they should usually drive to. So with Border Village, now it was a disadvantage for us because we're a bit far from some of our clients, because we didn't have that many clients coming from the gym, even though they were good clients. So we thought, you know what, let's come up this side.
I liked your store back then. I still like this one, but I liked the feel of, you know, shopping privately. And well done on this new one, because I absolutely love the fact that, you know, you have the ladies wear on this side and you have the men's wear on that side, and it's much bigger.
Yep.
So well done.
Thank you.
Now my next question: do you plan on opening more branches or expanding your business?
Yes, we plan on doing that.
Given the economic situation.
Yeah. You know what? The only challenge that we've been having for the past couple of years is that because our clothing is high end, we find some of our clients, because they travel a lot, they get to buy outside the country.
Right.
They're buying the brands that we also sell. Sometimes we're cheaper than when they go, and sometimes they don't have time. So because we've been trying to build a brand, as you can see, we've rebranded. We concentrate more on material, more than the quantity. You know,
quality over quantity.
Yeah, quality over quantity. So you know what, it has helped us a lot to do that. So we say to ourselves, you know what, let's work on the brand. Let's work on the brand. Let's work on our name. You know, and then after that. We are planning to go bigger, to have more stores, but not in Zimbabwe. We have two countries that we have said that we're going to operate from, and we've already registered the business in those two countries. Yeah, so we're just not waiting for the but you know, the right time will come.
True. You know what? If they can't go get something, bring it to them. Yeah. That's what you're doing.
That's what we do.
So, what would you say is your target market? I know you've said, you know, it's high end, you know, your stuff is, you know, probably for the people that, you know, like quality over quantity.
Yeah.
So who's your target market?
My target market is the CEO, you know, the MD. the kind of guy who understands that a white shirt is not just a white shirt. We don't just sell a white shirt, we sell a white shirt.
Did you hear that, you guys?
It's a white shirt. And it speaks. You can see that that one is a white
shirt.
Yeah, and we basically do Egyptian cotton, nanomaterial.
Right.
Yeah, we have nice white shirts.
So CEOs, now you know where to go. Please give us some tips for the gents. You know, the Zimbabwean fashion industry is, it's very, right now I feel as if we need more work to do. Like we need to work on it. So what tips would you give the gents out there?
First of all, gents, let's brush our teeth, man. First of all, let's invest in a roll-on, in cologne. You know, they'll take care of our nails, you know. Let's go for a manicure. There's nothing wrong with a man going for a manicure. Yeah.
Grooming.
100%. Yeah.
And then what tips would you give to the ladies watching?
Ladies, wear your size. Don't say I'm going to lose weight next month or next year. I think you must wear your size. Be true to yourself. You're beautiful the way you're made.
Guys, I'm wearing my size because I'm dressed by Vicenzo.
Very good.
And the second tip for the ladies?
Second tip for the ladies, you know what? Well, you know what? I'm trying to think what I can say that will not offend the ladies.
Politely.
So you know what? Just as we men have success curves, ladies, you also have success curves. Do not worry about your success curve, because if the guy you're with...
Hold up, Houston. What is a success curve? What is that?
Success curve is like a little bit of a bulge in the midsection.
Right.
Yeah, that's the reason why I paused a little bit, so that I don't offend no one.
Right.
So it means you're successful and your body has gone through so many
successful
trends. You know, you're bringing people in the world and so forth. So you must be proud of that.
Right.
It shouldn't be like something negative.
So what are you saying? Are you saying we should show it off?
No, don't show it off.
Okay.
But we're saying wear clothes that are made for you, that fit you. Especially if you go for black. I like how Adele dresses. You know, she's chubby, but you don't see that.
Well, yes.
Don't be wearing tight stuff. They'll bring out all those stuff, and you feel self-conscious. You know, but we're African men. You know, we appreciate a little bit of flash. You know?
I like that. And our last tip.
Last tip for the ladies. I think also ladies, it's good when you get married, don't get too comfortable. You must bath also. You know, go for cliniques, go for the Clarins.
Right.
You know, take care of yourself. You know,
guys, I've never met a man who knows clinic. I mean, Clarins, yes, but clinic, guys.
Yeah, take care of yourself. We want to be happy when we get home. You know, we want to say, I made well. You know, dress well. Make sure when I get home, don't wear the 90s. Wear the stuff you're wearing at work. You know, we want to be motivated.
I like that. And Houston, what advice would you give somebody who's young and who wants to start a store like yours?
What I've learned, I believe that there are principles and patterns that you have to follow in business and in life. I basically, I'm a tither. I sow seed.
Yes.
And I realized that, you know what, that works for my business. I remember before I actually had a store, I started operating like I had a store. I got some invoice books made, business cards made, even though I was in the boot, but my address was my house address. So I sowed seed towards the business that I wanted.
Right.
Put the image in my head, believed God for it. And you know, I've been following those principles. I've been moving with them.
Wow, I like the two key things that you said, which is, you know, if you believe in God like I do too, tithing and seeding is very important.
Yeah.
Because I believe that, you know, God always gives you back what you ask for.
Exactly.
And the second thing is to start no matter where you are, because you started from, you know, your home address, and then you moved, now you have a big store.
Yes.
I love your store. Who designed your store? Did you do it by yourself? Did you get an expert? What happened? How did you put all this together? You
know what? Store, designing clothing, designing a house, it's the same thing actually. So what I was doing is that every time I would go to a certain country, Spain, Italy, the States, I would pick up a couple of ideas. I would take
He's
pictures.
well traveled, by the way.
Yeah, I would take a couple of pictures, and then, you know what, I consolidated my ideas. I gave them to one of my best friends who's a carpenter. I told them, you know what, I want this there and there. So in other words, I was part of this process. I just needed someone who would make it classy, such that, you know what, someone comes and we say, you know what, this is the price of our suit, this is the price of our shirt. They won't flinch, they won't doubt.
Yeah.
Because basically, it's the ambience.
Yes.
Yeah, we have to create the ambience.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I like that. You basically designed your own store.
I basically
You're just being humble about it. But you did it yourself.
Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Now this is my most favorite part of the show. This is the part where we get to ask you your most favorite pieces in store that you think that someone should come and grab right away after watching this.